Okay, I'm gonna just take you on a quick tour. 1309. I have pictures of all these, so we'll look at these too. But all three of them are brick, which is nice. Obviously means low maintenance. Honestly, a lot of the windows, they're cheap windows, but obviously are working, so. Patio space, common green backyard, common parking, which is all assigned parking. They all have one space, and then there's additional street parking over here, but all three units are right next to each other. So this one's for sale, this one here, and then this one. I'm just gonna walk around. I mean, this is fine, but it's obviously, gonna call for some work at some point. I wasn't able to get into any of the occupied units, but there are 4 units that are vacant, and the agent has told him to just keep them vacant so that the next person can do what they want. So you might actually want 4 vacant units. I don't know. Some a little bit of work that could be done, cleanup work. Oh, there's a little crack there, but honestly, I've been in all 3 of the basements and they all were fine. One was a little musty, but for the most part, they were fine. Kind of a crack in one of them, but didn't seem too bad. Here's your location. So this will be nice because you'll have some nice properties going up here. I'm assuming these are condos. I can look into that, and then you're across the street from the job center. Obviously, you're, where you're at over here. But walkable, and the next block over are houses, so. Do have sidewalks, and I would have to ask her on who takes care of the lawn and the sidewalks. I'm not certain on that. She did mention that the garbage, the landlord actually has one guy that takes care of moving the garbage to the street on garbage day and back. So that's kind of nice. I'm assuming in exchange for reduced rent or something. Radiator heat. So they all have boilers, and the boilers are pretty old. I think the newest one's probably 20 years old, so pretty old. This owner has owned all 3 buildings for 20 years, and he has never replaced the roofs. So those also need to be done. Here's some extensions. But I mean, relatively decent area. You're right by Northgate. Not too far from Sherman Avenue down there. And a lot of these tenants are long-term tenants. So most of them have been here for quite a long time. The other interesting caveat is they have no leases. So there's nothing in place, nothing written. So the nice thing is you could get rid of who you wanted, or you could put written leases in place for everybody. Here's the access to the driveway from this way. You could put in a lease for everyone, or you could leave it month to month if that's what you preferred. Landlord pays the gas and water, I believe. I'll double check. And the tenants pay the electric. So radiator heat, which is why you pay, they're not separated obviously, so you pay for heat and water, and then they all have wall units, wall AC units, which is why the tenant also pays electricity. So, all right, I'll talk to you soon.